Hi there, this is Josh from Literary Gladiators, and today I'm here with a book haul. The book haul that I'm going to be talking to you about is what I acquired when it came to the University of Chicago Press's winter book sale of 2023. I really enjoy jumping on it because they have really great prices. The general price is far more pricey than what this book sale has to offer. In total, I acquired 15 books, all different categories, all of which are nonfiction, because University of Chicago Press is really good with the nonfiction selection that they have, and I really am investing in the reaction series where they go into particular topics under certain themes. The animal series is familiar. The edible series, they have a nature series, they have so many different ones. So let's get started. First one I'm going to show you is part of the Armchair Traveler series at the Bookhouse. And this is Palermo by Roberto Alajmo. And this was translated in English by Guido Waldman. Palermo is the capital of Sicily, and this is pretty much what it would be like to travel throughout Palermo, in Sicily, in Italy, though Italy and Sicily will often distinguish themselves as different, but at the same time they're viewed in the same way. Sicily still is part of Italy. But I would like to learn more about Palermo, and I think in general it would be nice to learn more about Sicily. Sicily is the birthplace of the cannoli. Next, I got Greece, Biography of a Modern Nation by Roderick Beaton, and this is a history about Greece in its modern state. Generally, the first impression that people have about Greece is ancient Greece. But Greece goes beyond that, and I'm eager to see what this book has to offer on that topic. I also enjoy reading about random topics, and one such topic that I was inclined to pick up and add to my collection is called Ugliness, A Cultural History by Gretchen E. Henderson. This is just a history of what it meant to be ugly, what defined ugly. When all is said and done, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but society has a huge influence on what people see as beautiful and as ugly, whatnot. Next I got Blue Mythologies, Reflections on a Color by Carol Mavor. And this is pretty much a book about the color blue. It's kind of like Red, History of a Color. Michel Pastoureau wrote about a wide array of colors, and he also wrote about the color blue, but it'll be interesting to see what Carol Mavor has to say about blue. I might have to pick up Michel Pastoureau's as well, because it's worth comparing notes, but this is now part of my collection. And I got How We Fell in Love with Italian Food by Diego Zancani. And this is a history on Italian food and how it has made a huge impact on when it came to the cuisine of English-speaking nations. And one of the biggest highlights is spaghetti. Pizza too, but spaghetti as well. It's I'm just really inclined to make my way through this and learn more about the impact that Italian food has had on English-speaking nations. And I know that in America, we interpret it far differently than Italy does itself. Because Italy, if you were to eat Italian food in Italy, it would be different from how you would be eating it here in the United States. Next I got Bats, A World of Science and Mystery, by M. Brock Fenton and Nancy B. Simmons. This is a really fulfilling book on the topic of bats. I would like to learn more about them. And this has a lot of visuals. So there is that to take into account. Like, you'll have pretty much a picture on every page. But I think that that's a good way of learning more about the animal in hand. And this one is very much visual. This is Sharks and People, Exploring Our Relationship with the Most Feared Fish in the Sea by Thomas P. Peschak. And this one has a lot of pictures, and a lot of which has to do with the relationship that the two have had with one another. And on the back is a pretty interesting tidbit. You may have seen something on Facebook, but books are more reliable than Facebook. Sharks killed by people. 38 million. People killed by sharks. 5. And this is a measurement based off of annual numbers. So, as the sources say, that 38 million, it was the best estimate of sharks that were traded through the fin market in 2000. And the shark bite fatalities between 2002 and 2012 is 5 per year. So, you could apply any species. Homo sapiens kill far more living beings than any creature in the world. Now here are the reaction books. This is from the botanical series. I picked up pine. I would like to learn more about pine. From the animal series, I got the very first book called Tortoise. I got Llama. And I got Goat. And in the edible series, I got Salmon. And this is salmon as food, not as animal, because there is a salmon the animal in the series as well. Yes. I got corn. And I got rice. I'm always inclined to learn more about random things, and food is something I am quite passionate about. The last one to arrive, because the first 14 arrived together, this one arrived separate. This is Afghanistan, A History from 1260 to the Present by Jonathan L. Lee. And I got this because I want to learn more about the country of Afghanistan and what really created the issues that Afghanistan has with many of the countries throughout the world, and especially the issues that we have had with Afghanistan in the 21st century. Those are the books that I acquired from University of Chicago Press and their winter book sale of 2023. I really enjoy taking part, and I'm really eager to pick up and read the books that I acquired. I really need to get to them, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's in store. Thank you for tuning into this video. I hope you check out some more videos from our channel. If you like what you see, please subscribe, because you will be able to check out content from myself and several other contributors on this channel. If you really like what you see, please support us on our Patreon, for the money that we make will allow us to provide you, the viewer, with even more great content. And when we reach our milestone of $50 per month, we will release 7 videos, 6 of which have already been taped, and a 7th one will be created based off of the questions that patrons may have for the contributors on this channel. For now, and as always, I encourage you to keep reading.